updates on the trade situation in free agency for the Detroit Lions. But I just wanted to let you know, starting out, the waking up news is that Jared Goff has had his contract restructured, so the Lions have got an extra 32 million under the salary cap to actually play with to bring some guys in. And the big news last night was obviously Max Crosby failed his physical and now will not be going to the Ravens. The Ravens have backed out of the deal. So my thoughts here, first thoughts of the morning are, as Lion fans, what are you guys willing to give up to get Max Crosby here? Because I know everybody was saying, Brad, give up the 2 first rounds, get Max here no matter what. Are you guys still willing to give up 2 first round picks to bring Max Crosby here, knowing that he might not be able to play the start of the season, or he's maybe re-injured and we're out 2 first round picks for the next 2 years? Ask Packer fans if they're happy with losing, not having a first round pick this year or even next year when Parsons got injured halfway through the season, even though he's been injured, and they gave up 2 first round picks for him. So that's just my thoughts. My thoughts are is I'm not giving up 2 first round picks. I like Max Crosby and everything, and I'd love to see him here, but not for that type of investment. I think maybe a second round pick or maybe a possibly next year 1st round pick, because if the Lions do what we want to do, they're going to have a late pick anyway next year. So let me know in the comments what you're willing to give up to get Max Crosby here. And Rocky and Sin has been re-signed. He was the cornerback or safety that came in and helped the Lions out, and he had a pretty decent year last year, filling in for all the injuries in the backfield. So the Lions have re-signed him. Um, Lions signed Cade Mays to center. That was a nice pickup. It wasn't the best center in the free agency, but the Lions got a big piece to help that offensive line that really struggled last year. So yeah, I'm happy about getting Cade Mays in. Still need to figure out that left tackle spot. I don't think that guy they got from Miami is. I think he's maybe a backup or a plug-in player, but we still need to fill that role. So there's a Dunner need for the Lions, and definitely, we do not know what's going on. So signing Rock was a big deal because we don't know what's going on with Brian Branch, Kirby Joseph, and we're not just our backs or the DBs are thin, and all of our starters were injured, and there hasn't been really no update on any of them. So don't know what's going on there. We lost Thor Alexone to Tampa Bay. We lost Taylor Decker. He just wanted to be released. I haven't said anything that's gone there. Oh, we did pick up running back Pachinko from Kansas City Chiefs. Let me know what you think about that. Is that an upgrade, downgrade, stay the same as losing Demo to the Texans? So I really hated seeing Demo go, but I think the way his contract was structured, and he's a starting running back, it was no justice to him to have him here just have 5 or 6 snaps a game. We all know that Gibbs is the number one back. He needs to touch the ball. The guy is unbelievable. I mean, he's right up there with Barry Sanders and the best of them. So, yeah, he needs to get more touches. So, losing Demo, yeah, that sucks, but it's better for him. And the Lions got saved some money in the cap. So, best of luck to Demo going forward. But yeah, the Lions, day 3 of the tampering. Well, actually, today starts actually signing. These people can start being signed today. So, do you think the Lions should still go after getting Max Crosby? Do you think maybe they should try to go get a left tackle, sure up the line? I mean, there's a lot going on. Oh, Malik Robinson, he is also out. He's not a Detroit Lion anymore. Malik Robinson, I can't remember who he's signed with, but he's not coming back to Detroit. So there's another corner out. We got to work on getting DBs and stuff like that. But everybody seems to want to get the edge rusher on the opposite side of Aiden Hutchinson. And I'm just wondering, we got a lot of holes to fill, Lions fans. If we want to be decent, if we want to be competitive next year, we got a lot of holes to fill and not a lot of money to do it with. So I know everybody's griping that the Lions aren't doing a lot in free agencies, but I mean they signed, they signed Amara St. Brown, they re-signed Aline McNeil. They re-signed Hutchinson. They re-signed Brian Branch. Or I'm sorry, no, Kirby Joseph. They got to re-sign Brian Branch. They got to re-sign Jack Campbell. They got to re-sign uh, Gibbs. So who are you giving up to get these big names and free agents? Let me know. Let me know what you think. I mean, do you want to let some of these guys walk to pick up a big name now, or do you want to get our players re-signed? I know, like, immediate reaction is to, hey, we need to get somebody and pick up somebody big right now, and then down the road you got to be crying because we don't have the money to re-sign our good players. To me, I'd rather resign our good players. I want Jack Campbell. I want Jameer Gibbs. I want Brian Branch here. And if we sign somebody to a big contract, somebody's not going to get re-signed. So let me know, who do you want not get re-signed so we can bring in a big contract? And it might be more than one. It might be two of them. I know there's a lot of things going around on YouTube saying, "Hey, we need to sign with somebody. We need to sign a big contract." We also got a lot of contracts that we got to renew coming up here. So you let me know. Do you want a big contract and maybe not sign one of our own players that we all love, or do you want to sign our own players and just sign these mediocre contracts, hopefully to fill and plug holes and see what we can do? Because I think if we can go into next season not injured with the players we have and not sustained as many injuries as we have on defense over the last 2 years, I think we'll be fine. The injury bug's just been kicking our butt for the last 2 years on defense, mostly. And we need to get through the season without injuries. So, yeah, them are my thoughts. This is what's going on with free agency. If I hear any other big news coming your way, I'll come on and probably do a short and let you know. I'm probably going to do a real long live stream, but I really do want your guys' comments down here. Let me know what you think, what you think the line should do, what you'd like to see them do, and what are you willing to give up to do that? Because you can't have it both ways. You can't sign big contracts and keep your good players. The salary cap just does not allow that to happen anymore. So, them were my thoughts. You let me know what your thoughts are, because I know, I just to me, I've been a Lions fan for a long time, and there are a lot of you guys that are so jaded. No matter what the Lions do, you guys just complain about it. You're the SOL fans. I'm not calling that same old Lions. I'm calling you the fans, the SOL Lion fans. You're going to criticize. I can't even believe there's people out there that want Brad Holmes fired. Think of this team before Brad Holmes. We were competing to get out of the basement of the North. We didn't even have nothing to look forward. Half the time on Sunday, by halftime, I was out doing yard work and doing other things because we were that bad. We were that bad to watch. You couldn't even watch a full game. And now some of you guys want to get rid of Brad Holmes. Let me know what you think about that down in the comments, fans, tailgate fans. Let me know. Do you want to get rid of Brad Holmes? Do you think Brad Holmes has not done a decent job? Are you blaming the injuries that happened on Brad Holmes? Injuries happen in football. It's a rough sport. It's a physical sport. Hopefully this year we can get through without having those injuries, and I think we'll be just fine. That's just my two thoughts. It's my thoughts for today. Like I said, there's probably going to be some big news with signings starting today, so I'm going to try to get on and let you know if any new things happen. But other than that, yeah, Jared Goff got his contract restructured, so the Lions have extra $32 million in the bank to play with. So we'll see. And also, in your thoughts, what would you like to draft in the first round if we don't give it up for Max Crosby? Would you like to get a tackle? Would you like to get an edge? Would you like to get a corner, a safety? What do you think the biggest need for the Lions in the first round will be this year in the draft? Let me know down in the comments, and I will see you in the next video, which probably won't be until this weekend because I don't have a lot of time, free time between work and sleep during the week. So yeah, unless something really major happens, I'll probably come on and do a short and let you guys all know what happened. Until then, peace out. Love you guys. I like reading comments. So yeah, send your comments, like, share, you know, everything that goes around along with making this page grow. I would very much appreciate you guys. Really would. So peace out until next video.